Ask Tom on Home Show.
Shannon from Alvin, Texas has a question about asbestos cleanup.
Well, she has asbestos shingles on her house, and she wants to get them cleaned. And she wants your help with that, Tom. Shannon writes to us, "You have convinced me not to cover them with Hardy. Now I need to know how I should clean them and how many paint layers are okay. It's been painted at least twice that I know of," she says. "And I also have mold and mildew outside. And I've tried a mold and mildew cleaning product, and it did not remove it all, but it did strip the paint off parts of the shingles. So I read pressure washing is a bad idea for the dust particles on asbestos, and have also need to have a few replaced. So what are your suggestions, Tom?"
I don't think pressure washing is an issue. I think super power washing is the issue.
Okay.
And the dust outside is not going to be very harmful to you. They've already shown that where you have asbestos problems is if you're on the inside, you're breathing it a lot, you're in commercial buildings with the old insulation falling apart. Doing it on the outside is really not a big deal. They're more concerned about the lead paint. If you're scraping lead paint, that it falls onto a tarp, you roll it up and you dispose of it properly. And even that, I think, sometimes is pushing the envelope. But what I would do is I would have a chemical put on there and then a light pressure wash. We have a great certified Home Show pro here in the Houston area, Matt, who does a great job with Sunny pressure washing, and he knows the difference between light and hard. So it's the person you get to do it. They need to understand that they're not doing a heavy wash. If the paint wants to come off, so be it. Take the paint off. It's okay. Asbestos siding, or these shakes, if you want to call them, however you want to refer to them, they're incredibly durable and they'll last a long time, and they hold paint really well. So whatever wants to come off when you do the wash, let it come off. Replace the ones you can that are broken, which sometimes you can still get them at some of the used construction site stores and stuff, where you can get replacement pieces and put them on. They still make them, I do believe, in Canada and some other countries, so you can still, I think, get your hands on them. And then give it a really good quality exterior house paint. You're fine, forget about the dust, but it's going to take a wash. All these chemicals people sell you, they don't take care of the dirt and the mold spores and all that stuff. They'll give you a little bit of relief and get a little cleaning, but it's going to take a good cleaning before you paint. Never paint over dirt.
Well, and that the whole idea of putting the chemicals on your house like that, they're going to go into your flower beds. They're going to be giving you problems there as well. I didn't know, Tom, that asbestos shingles were still being made in Canada.
Last time I heard, they're still making them. It is a great product. And, you know, asbestos took a terrible beating, but it was the shipyards, the way we were using it, not protecting our workers. It's kind of like some of the chemicals they used in termite control and stuff. People started abusing it, pouring it all over the place, putting it in their margaritas. Nobody was taking any control or any responsible measures. The same with R22. They were letting it go out into the atmosphere. But if you take good measures, and you can with asbestos, it's a fantastic product. It's much more non-toxic than a lot of other stuff out there. But unfortunately, when people get involved and they say, if one thing's bad, ban the whole thing. It happens with a lot of stuff throughout our lives today. Or they make us have stuff that are even worse for us, like fire retardants in mattresses and clothes and stuff, which aren't really good, especially for young children. So we're fighting it on both ends. You got to be kind of a good consumer on that one. But asbestos is still made in a lot of countries, and a lot of the other products, like R22 refrigerant, still is too.
We want you to get the right stuff and get it done right. That's why Tom wants you to click on the Ask Tom button and send your questions in. If that didn't answer your question, we'd be happy to. Just fill out the form, send us a picture. Let us know what we can do to help you. That's why we're here. We post one every day at HomeShowRadio.com. We put them on our Facebook page, and of course on the Home Show Radio YouTube channel, where Tom has a college education worth of information there to help you around your house. And we add to it every week. If you subscribe and click the bell, you'll know when a new one goes up.